What's up?
Hello, hello. Anybody there? Hello, sir. Would you like to suck my balls? What? No, no. Leave them alone. Jesus. What the? What the hell? Libla! Of course. There's a lots of Libla going on today. Jesus. Let me settle down, okay? Tenebre-kun. Wait a second. Chottomate kudasai. So we have, let me pull up the chat. Let's have a talk. Alright, brilliant. Yeah, we are good. Okay, we are good. Tenebre-kun. Jesus, you're the first. You could be Polish, you know that? There's this little trend in among Polish YouTubers, I guess, Polish YouTube audience, that when one of their content creators uploads a video, it's almost like a race to type in first in the comment section. So it kind of sounds like you've done exactly that. You get me? Just maybe instead of saying first, you just said Libla, and we're good. Yeah, Tenebre-kun. Kok z tobą, człowieku. How has my man been? Thank you so much for all your links in Discord, by the way. You're fucking G. Yeah, like every time I think of you, my nips get hard, honestly. And I hope you're adult, because that'd be insanely inappropriate to say. So yeah, there's that. Hello. I hope you're good. So I was actually just messaging near you the other day. No, actually, it was this morning. Sorry, I'm losing the track of days. There's not much in terms of new MMOs to try out lately. You know what I mean? Well, we keep playing Final Fantasy as a fallback. I always say Final Fantasy is a good background game to just enjoy. I like it, and it's good. But other than that, we don't really have new games. We play Dune, but that's like one game in month and a half, I think, right? So there's Bitcraft playtest coming up. There is Apogea playtest coming up, and yeah. Oh, I know which. Yes. Also, if you are guys outside of Europe, because Europeans didn't get the chance, if you're in the US or Asia, America and Asia, sorry, I should have used just continents, then you can play Where Winds Meet. It's a Chinese MMO which looks astonishing. Okay? And then, so if you signed up for a playtest on Steam, you would have got access to it. Yeah. Pretty fucking awesome, dude. 1 second. Bitcraft got a few days to... I'll be away. And that's the thing, yeah. Also, I don't think I will be able to... I won't be able to play Apogea on the start of the playtest either. Because I will be in Japan, right? And so, that's a bit annoying. But I will catch up, I promise, okay? Now, chat, today is the day where we have a little bit of unusual stream. And I'll probably carry over the trend to tomorrow. Because, as the title suggests, I am traveling to Japan. And trust me, it's completely unexpected. Me and Joanna, because we are both into this, we made a decision overnight that I will be flying to Japan just a few days ago. So... what that means is that I have to get organized in a short span of time, and yeah, it basically means just a lot of work. I don't know if my eyes look tired, but they fucking are. I don't sleep much, and I constantly work just to kind of catch up with life. So today's stream, I wanted to really take this time with you guys to kind of like relax. Talk, maybe grind in the background, because dude, I will show you what I have on my screen. I will show you, look. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just kind of want to chill a bit, and for the fact that we haven't really we haven't really had weekly the BIP news for the past couple of weeks because of Joanna's break. So she had days off, and she was literally sleeping in this bed when I was supposed to stream. So I didn't want to really wake her up so I can scream to the computer about games. Okay, that'd be that'd be just straight up disrespectful. So I let her sleep, and I canceled both events. And I guess it's time we just kind of talk. Like, we kind of just catch up, yap around, and fuck around. Okay. Lavender Pirate. Jesus, cockstobom človeku. It's so good to see you, man. Fuck me. I feel so bad for not coming over to your streams lately. Because I've been seeing you live all the time, but I'm so insanely busy with my trip to Japan. I just can't fucking pop in for a second. How is you've been playing the Expedition, right? I think you have been. That's because, to be honest, this is a very safe question, because about 99% of Twitch have played it. So most likely the answer is yes, even if I confused you with someone. When you arrive at Japan, post a picture on Discord with the title Liblo! Of course! Hey, I will do that especially for you, dude. 100%. Yeah, you got it, man. Funny thing is, when I land in Japan, it will be 6 a.m. Japan time. Okay? But my body clock will be on 2 a.m. So I will be required to stay vertical when I'm supposed to be horizontal. It will be fucking painful. And not only that, I have to take the car, which I've rented at the airport, and drive it for like 2 hours to my hotel. I will die. Chad, today is the last stream. No, sorry, tomorrow will be the last stream, because on Monday I'm dying. It is what it is. I have not played French Final Fantasy. Why the hell not, dude? Yeah, I haven't either. But I mostly play just MMOs, so I just decided to selectively skip on it. Although there is a part of me that wants to play it, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm very tempted. When the game sells out so many copies and is so, like, praised over the internet by so many people, obviously the hype is real, and you feel like the FOMO is growing, okay? And you really want to grab that game by the balls and make the most out of it, but I combine my lack of interest in single-player games with lack of time for anything else, then that's what you get, yeah, basically. But welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. I always look forward to those fucking streams. Whether I'm tired or not, I want to show up and have a nice time with you. So thank you so much for popping in. And today we'll be probably talking quite a lot about the Japan trip, because that's been not even the highlight of my week. It's been the week. Okay? Like, there's nothing... Dude, I've been talking to so many people in Japan in the past week. Like, literally messaging with them, mailing with them. It's just insane. I pulled up my my contacts from Japan back from 2016, and they helped me out already with booking some fucking viewing properties. So it's been very intense, very intense. I'm a variety, so I'm not so restricted. However, I'm kind of all over the place. In what sense? Do you mean your chickens run away and you have to catch them all? Is that what's going on? Like, yeah. Variety problems. Dude, if you're a variety, in a way, you don't know which game to pick up, right? Because there are so many good games. If you don't restrict yourself to a single genre of a game, you can... Like, I could probably come up with 10, 15 titles I would play as a single-player streamer. Or just variety streamer. Yeah, totally. Probably starting with Path of Exile too. This is not single-player, okay? I know. But it kind of plays like one. Like, there's very little online into that. So yeah, totally. I would probably start with Path of Exile, but man, there's so many games. Yeah. Oh, I know what I like, the autism guy. That's helpful. That's helpful. It's a free guide. Always available, okay? Never sleeps. So, which games are you eyeing out on? What do you want to play next? Maybe there are games that I haven't heard about. How about RuneScape Dragon Wilds? This one would be crazy. I actually have a video coming up next week about RuneScape Dragon Wilds. It's gonna be awesome. If you guys watched me live reacting to Red Flynn Beard... Red Beard Flynn. Sorry, that way around. Red Beard Flynn. Yes. He had this great video about how MMOs could learn from Dragon Wilds. And so... yeah, I reacted to it and it turned out great. Like, I absolutely love that video. So it's coming out next week. Today we have a new video from Solman, UK. I mean, my reaction to that video, right? And this is about Shore, the simulation of MMORPG. So that's coming up actually in 15 minutes. You're welcome. Yeah, and so I milked Dragon Wilds. Shit. I think anyone who bought the game actually have milked the Dragon Wilds game. It's insane how good it is. And unfortunately, I couldn't get my friends to play with me. Yeah, I have weird friends. So I would end up essentially playing the game alone, and you guys know how I'm about playing alone, okay? It is what it is. But yeah, this is great. So yeah, chat, have you ever been to Japan? Do you want to know anything? So for those who don't know, I've been planning to move to Japan for about a couple of years now. And for the past... Well... For the past 1 year, I guess, we've been very serious about searching for a house. Because the first year was really just understanding what's possible, how much money we need to save up, and all that kind of crap. So you know, it's been 1 year that we really looked for the first property. And right now, I do have that opportunity to actually fly over and check them out. It's highly possible I will actually shake hands and buy one, because... those properties that I'm viewing, they are well vetted and shortlisted, and we know quite a lot about them. And we, well, from the cover, okay, as an outsider, we know about the downsides to that house. So unless I find like roof leaks, tilted structure, or maybe termites, I might just sign up. Yeah, because we're completely fine with renovations. We want to make content out of it. We want to make the house our own, so we'll be like streaming do-it-yourself stuff on YouTube and on Twitch, and we're just gonna fuck around, okay? But yeah, for now I'm quite confident I will come back with a house. Better buy a penthouse in Tokyo. Nah, not interested, dude. I want a slow life. I want to be in the middle of nowhere with my fastest broadband connection and the boys. That means you. Okay? I want to run away from all the rush, all the pace. I want to be Lavender Pirate. Basically. Lavender Pirate is a fucking G, dude. He's my inspiration in all of this, to be honest. He lives with... He's a fucking blacksmith living with chickens, like... Middle of... Like, what the fuck? This is great. I want that for myself. So I gotta go for it, right? That's how it goes. Is that fair? Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the city. I have a... Tokyo is a great city. But I've lived in London for the past, I don't know, 8 years. And it's too much, man. I don't think I'm happy here anymore. So I have to search for my happiness, however cheesy that sounds, you know? Yeah. Wait, my cat wants to come in. Okay, 1 second. Go away. No. Shh. Okay, I got a happy cat. I let him in, okay? So what you gonna do now, little man? Chat, so, let me show you where I'm going. How about that? Sure, sorry, I have lots of shit on my desk because I want to show you lots of stuff. Let me pull things up, alright? Where are we going? Łysy, nie wchodź teraz tu. Nie, psz. No kurw, Łysy! This is all my cat, okay? He's clicking shit. Sorry. I have to keep him on a leash. Okay. Sorry, the music is a bit too loud. Alright. At least for me. Anyway, so let me go to... Let me show you where I'm flying, okay? So... Alright, there it is. Okay, so this is Japan, okay? You guys know Japan? Yeah, pretty nice, right? Sweet. And so, yeah, I'm flying to Japan. But however, I will be staying right here at the very bottom. So if you look at the thing where all the pins are, this is where I'm staying. So yeah, so we are interested in living in the very bottom of Kyushu, and I'll be seeing a few properties around the coast here and there. So I'll have a car and I'll just drive around. Now, my goal is to record YouTube videos as much as I can, but remember that the thing is, I'm flying there to see a house. Like, this is the most important part. This is the goal. This is the objective. See houses, understand the environment and what's going on, etc. So I will record as much as I can and stream probably most days, but from my accommodation, right? It will be like talking head. We'll catch up. We might have some silly like silly food to try on the stream. It will be great, but you can't expect me to stream the schedule that we've been all used to, right? It will be completely different. I won't have an option to play games. However, let me just drink coffee to that. 1 second. However, we do have some great shit coming up. Look, for example, I bought this. Okay, I got this little bitch over here, right? And so there you go. Okay, so we're gonna have some great. I think we're gonna have great quality videos from there, because I can like just you know, plug my phone to it and actually do some amazing shots. And whether we vlog, whether we just walk around, whether we record properties, whatever, this will help me a ton. And I can actually extend it, look. And it'll be like my vlogging. It's doohickey. No, I don't know what that actually is. That sounds like some kind of American word. I have no idea what doohickey is. But it to me, this is gimbal, okay? That's how I call it. So yeah, that should be fun. It has crazy quality stabilization. So whether I run from villagers, okay, or whether I'm falling down the cliff, you'll get great quality. I promise you that. It's gonna be awesome. And also, I have something you might recognize from OTK streams, if you ever watch. You ready? Will you marry me? Yeah. So these are those tiny microphones that you clip, and they work just wirelessly with pretty much any camera, phone, or DSLR. Or even laptop, like whatever. I can plug them in anywhere, which means everywhere we go, we'll have good quality of audio. And I also got with them, this is pretty nice, 1 second. I got this. It comes with fucking microphone. So what you do, you grab this little bitch, and you stick a face on it. Wow, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, it's literally why I paid for it. Yeah, so this is awesome. And also I got, 1 second, where is it? Fur. I got fur. So anytime it's blowing, you won't hear the wind. All right. How would I look with this kind of? Hello, sir. It is what it is. I need some of those. Yeah, they're pretty good. I actually tried them out already in the house because obviously I want to test the whole thing, and the quality is just freaking amazing. It is really, really good. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. And then tomorrow, I hope tomorrow we can have a test stream with all that equipment, because I don't want to test anything out on the spot in Japan. And since tomorrow we have the morning stream as always, I will try and set up laptop today, the laptop that I'm taking with me to Japan, to handle all that crap. Okay, so next time we're like supposed to go live, or I want to go live even unexpectedly, I will just hit stream and it will all just work. Okay, I don't want to have any fuss because here I can fix things, I can buy things, and over there in Japan, dude, if you look at this shit, look, if you look at this shit, I'm literally putting down the like, where you guys want? Let's try. Here. Okay, there you go. It's there's nothing in there. It's middle of nowhere, dude. So the thing is, if I lose something, if I don't get something, if I miss something, something breaks, I'm fucked. There's literally nothing to. It's just. Yo, how about this Apple Store? Okay, it is what it is. Yeah. Hey, Niryu! Как с тобой, człowieku? Good to see you. How's life? How's life? Good to see you. Yeah. I'm here. Good. I've missed you. Niryu, look what I have. Let me show you, actually. Let me show you what I have. Look. I haven't forgotten. Okay. Now, so this thing is basically in the background, not playing, but at some point on stream, we might end up just grinding, to be honest. Because, like, I don't wanna do anything that requires brain today. I just want to fucking, like, chill, talk, catch up with you guys, because there are changes coming up for the next 3 weeks. And so I want everyone to be on top of this, and if they have any questions about Japan or the future of the channel or whatever, I'm here to help out and to answer those questions. Let me get the chat over here. Song to the max. Okay, let me try again. Oh. There we go. If the music gets too loud over me, then do let me know. I don't want to overdo it, chat, right? This is it? Perfect. I don't know. WoW has that auto button so it can be brainless. Don't get me even started on it. I think... Let me see. I think I had a tweet about this. Yeah. Profile, posts. Where is it? Nah. No, I decided to not comment on it. Because I'm trying to not cover WoW as much as possible. Even though WoW as a franchise, as IP is very dear to me, I don't want to give that game too much attention because it just helps Blizzard with marketing, and I don't like Blizzard. So it is what it is. But speaking of the auto button, it's crazy. It's supposed to be for people who can't really play game easily with some kind of, you know, disabilities, and that's completely fair, right? Like, imagine you have no hands and you can only press one key with your feet. Perfect. You just click that button and little Timmy is happy again, okay? But yeah, but that changes the game for everyone, right? When you ask people about their main criticism of Lineage 2, which is this game, right? They'll be like, well, it's fully botted, and it's autoplay. Like, it's completely brainless, like you said, Lavender Pirate. You can literally just click the button and the game will play itself. Yeah. So it's kind of lame. The thing I have in here, this is like, what you call it? This is a private server, right? So, yeah, it's nothing like it, but still. Ah, look at that damage, kurva, look. Big PP. I don't have soul shots, no. No, I haven't bought them because I'm from Poland, okay? And I'm careful with my money. So yeah. Let me just go back. There you go. Okay. It doesn't look that old like I remember it now. They have some quite amazing settings over there. You can put the extra some kind of anti-aliasing thing, right? I think this is how you pronounce it. But then there's some kind of extra settings around shaders, about lighting overall. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Like, look, chat, because you're probably looking at this game and you're like, what the fuck? This looks shit. This game is from 2003. Yeah. Calm down, okay? This is like complaining that EverQuest looks old. Well, because it's old, okay? Calm down. Yeah. Hmm. 22 years old. Some people are not that old. True. Yeah, that's true. And those people will never play Lineage 2 because the game is just completely outdated for modern standards. No one cares about the game like this, to be honest. Yeah. This is purely a game as a, you know, for like 30, 40-year-old balding people who have some kind of nostalgia with the game. Because, to be honest, the live server of Lineage 2 is completely overrun by pay-to-win whales and bots. Whereas private servers have the most, like, maybe 2,000 players, which is more than New World, right? But still, this is a huge game, so 2,000 players is really not that much. If you look at the world of this, how do you put them up on? I could Alt-M? Yes, Alt-M. There you go. Oh. Yeah. So, let me zoom out. How do I zoom out? I can't remember. Can I? Maybe I can't. So, yeah. So, look, this is the world. Okay, it goes all around here. Okay. And then you can hit and, you know, zoom in on the zone as well. So there's quite a lot to do in this game, really. And this is just the classic. If you think about all the new expansions that came out with the game, the world is crazy. New World has 5k at the end. Okay, good for them. That means 2 servers are full. Very nice. Very nice. Good for them. I hope they're having fun there. Yeah. That's more than my Japanese village will ever have. Yeah. Alright, because I'll be in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Oh shit. I've been so this entire trip, this entire thing that's happening. By the way, let me bring up. Actually, I don't know why I closed it. Let me get this open. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this entire thing with fucking Japan, this has been keeping me on my toes a lot lately, and so I really I don't have like a huge energy to play a lot, to focus a lot, and everything that I have, everything that I can muster, I'm putting down into organizing the trip. So today, again, guys, I just wanted to chill a bit with you. I don't know for how long. It really depends how we get along today, and yeah, what we're gonna talk about. But yeah, I already in my head, I'm already thinking about stuff that I have to do. It's just crazy amount. But I'm taking this time today with you and tomorrow to simply relax, because this is the first time in the whole week when I'm actually like close to doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy to be here and say hi to Tenebre, Lavender, or Near You, and whoever else comes up. It's really nice. And if you guys have any questions about my trip to Japan, then just shoot. I'm very happy to answer. I was being interrogated about my house in Japan yesterday by my parents. And I don't think you can guys get any more inquisitive than they. And so I'm all happy to answer any questions you might have, like whatever comes to your mind. Yeah. Let me see if we have some, by the way, we have some kind of news to go through. We haven't really looked into BIP news at all because of the breaks. Look, so Chad, this is the summoner for AOC. 1 second with the music, look. So what you're looking at right now, these are summons, okay? Oh, this is sick. So good. Dude. Crazy good. Crazy good. So if you look at this, basically, what's happening, Summoner in Ashes of Creation will be like in Lineage 2, which is the game that we have in the background. I am actually leveling up a Summoner right now, but I can't summon because I'm too low of a level, okay? But so yeah, Summoner in Ashes of Creation will be like in Lineage 2. And you will have one summon unless you combine your Summoner class with one other class, like a secondary class. That will unlock even having multiple summons. Yeah. Apparently, Steven, who runs the game, has great idea about how Summoner should work, and he dropped some kind of insight into what's gonna happen on their Discord. And so, yeah, we know that stuff. If you look at this, these are like more of the... Sorry, let me get this out because this pisses me off. So these are more tanky. You can see they have like double shields. It sounds fucking amazing. Double shields. I never seen this. Look how... This looks like... It looks better than those guardians from Hogwarts that protected the school from Voldemort's army. This looks amazing, dude. And so, yeah, so these are tanky. You can tell they're made from rock or steel. These are the healing ones. All right, we got like basically a better version of Mercy from Overwatch. We have a Pokemon. All right, and there's this thing. I don't know actually what that is, but it looks pretty cool. Like a little bit like some kind of angel. I don't know. And these are clearly DPS summons. These are big PP summons that deal lots of damage. So this is the, you know, double sword, some kind of chained demon. Then we have a hound with some kind of eye tattoos. I don't know. Maybe these are like actual eyes. I don't know. And then this little assassin, like, I don't know, fucking goblin, or I don't know what to call it, but it looks great. This shit is straight out of Diablo. Wait, let me move my camera because this... Oh, there you go. Yeah, it looks awesome. So if they put this together into the game, I would love that. I want to summon a mimic to store some loot in. This is what mules are for now. Everyone, one of those look amazing. The chunky golems are awesome. It would be really cool if we could customize the color. So apparently you can give those summons some kind of weapons and shit. Summon healer better be good. Yeah, I think it could be fantastic. In Lineage 2, we do have Lineage 2 human summons. Let me see. Yeah. So these fuckers here, this is a human summon. This is a human summon. There's one extra. This one. This is human summon as well. They do have different roles, but most of them are all about buffs and healing and regeneration. They will regen your mana, health, give you some kind of attack power. So there is that, but also you have this demon like here, and this fucker is pure DPS, right? And so if Steven from Ashes of Creation, he is... Oh, this is a cutie. If Steven from Ashes of Creation is inspired by Lineage 2, we're gonna get something really cool. Trust me, bro. It's gonna be amazing. Let me just light myself up a bit. You want to make sure I look white enough, okay? There we go. So, yeah. By the way, these are the dragons that you can have in Lineage 2. You actually nurture them like Pokemons, and you grow them into Strider, which is this, and then you can actually grow them into a Flying Mount. I don't know if I can find a picture here. No, but Flying Mount is only reserved for guild masters of a guild that owns a castle. I don't know if that reminds you of something, but in Ashes of Creation, the Flying Mount is reserved only for mayors of a city. And there's like 6 or 7 of them on the entire server. So, do you see how there are many parallels? Right? Yeah. So, I'm definitely looking forward to Summons and Ashes of Creation. To be honest, I can't wait, because that's the point in which I'm gonna play the game again for a good 10, 12, 20 hours, or even more, because I really liked it. Now, we also have this, chat. Look, I know we don't talk about WoW much, but this deserves a spotlight. This is a housing system in World of Warcraft, and what we're looking here is like a showcase of what we can do in the house in World of Warcraft. Look. It's amazing. I think this is straight up amazing. This feature itself will be the reason why people come back to the game. MMOs don't really have good housing systems. And if Blizzard can deliver a timeless housing system that is a game within a game, people will sign up for it immediately. And the best part is, apparently, it's coming in the pre-patch. So it's not even part of expansion. It's a pre-patch. Insanage. Yeah. Really good. Let's see what people think. As long as it doesn't take away from the actual gameplay in the expansion, it can exist, I guess. What do you mean? What I mean is the resources and budget won't be used for this, rather than on how much content. Okay, so this person is worried that if they are building housing, anything else in the expansion will suffer because they won't have enough resources to deliver a good content. Okay, that's a valid criticism, I think. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the story in The War Within is very lacking to me, and I literally went through the lore, I did some delves, I walked around the world and just canceled the subscription. It's not... I think I'm so beyond redemption when it comes to World of Warcraft entirely. I don't know, I don't think I can ever come back, to be honest. It's just... Oh, there we go, this. Yeah, who experienced this? It's just so true, dude. It's crazy. Yeah. I've done it multiple times in my life. It's not even like in my 30s. No, I've done it like in my 20s as well. All over the place. I keep coming back, and then I'm like, nah, it's no longer there. The only moment in which I stuck around for a little longer, actually the entire expansion, was Legion. Legion was really great, and now there's a Legion remix coming, right, chat? I think. And so they announced it on the PAX East, and people go crazy over it because Legion was actually a good expansion, like really, really good. Raids were fantastic. The world was great, and there was something about it that felt good enough. Even the class hall, it was temporary system, unfortunately, but it was good. I really liked Legion. Yeah, but I'm trying to not fall for this trap too often. Okay? Yeah. What else do we have? Actually, let me open windows. Getting really hot in here. 1 second. And the other one. 1 moment. Oh, so much better. Jesus. All right. Are you guys looking forward to World of Warcraft? Midnight? Are you gonna sign up? Because Lavender Pyre, you say people will come back for sure just to enjoy the housing. Are you one of those people? When you accidentally launch Microsoft Edge, after 10,000 years, I'm free. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think I can recommend. This actually reminds me of a quick. Let me show you. Viva La Dirt League, and then one of their latest shorts is about this one. Like, check this shit out.
Hey, internet.
Let me start again. No kurwa. No kto to projektuje? Okay. Yes, dude.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I love this. It's such a good video. My Game Time subscription came back up after a 6-month pause, so you'll see me playing it. Holy shit. On stream? Hopefully. If you happen to play that on stream, I'll be happy to tune in and check it out. I will drill you on the details of the housing then. Assuming you're interested in this type of content, because you might not like building stuff, okay? You might be the big PP DPS kind of person. That's cool. That's cool too. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the more I analyze Chrome, the more I understand memes of Chrome eating RAM. I think it's not really a problem of. Let me see. So this is my usage. I have 40% of RAM used right now, and if you look at my top memory use, is actually the browser, and so I think the reason why this is all happening is because those browsers are based on Chromium, and this Chromium is obviously the engine that powers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most of the stuff. So if you want to try something else, you'd have to go outside of the realm of Chromium browsers, which, yeah, it's. I guess the only downside, really, the only downside is that you won't get access to extensions. So unless your ad block is supported, then it is what it is. Yeah, you have to deal with that shit. Maybe the browser itself has some kind of ad blocker built in. But, yeah, it's just unfortunate. Hey, we're here for the fashion, baby. I'll be all over it. That's amazing, dude. I'm so happy for you that you're looking forward to it. Absolutely. I really hope that WoW one day will become great again. I really do. And yeah, if you want to know what would make WoW great again for me, we can dive into it. But I guess if you're watching me regularly, you can kind of predict what I'm gonna say. So yeah. But anyway, in any case, this browser, even though that is in fucking efficiency mode and shit, is eating up 3% of my RAM, and I'm not doing anything with it. Yeah. Chat, this. NCSoft is finally showing off some Ion 2. Who remembers Ion 2? Ion 1, sorry. Crazy. Let me... okay, I definitely want to watch that shit. Let me take a look. There it is. Let's watch that. I've been waiting for it a long time, man. Holy shit.
Finally, it's coming. Today, big news from NCSoft. Brand new website, brand new video, and big announcement for May 29. What am I talking about? You will see in the next few minutes. Look at this beauty. Guys, look at this beauty.
Chat. Very quickly, before we actually get excited, just like the guy in the video, this will be pay to win. Okay? That's it. I just want to put that filter on, just like you put sepia filter on your Instagram photos, okay? This will be pay to win game, so look through that lens. Regardless. Damn, this looks fucking amazing.
This is so good. Today I was checking, like usually, news coming from Korean market regarding different games, and I have noticed this. So, brand new website is here. I'll talk about that in a second. Are these Ilios and Osmos markings, or this is regarding classes? That remains to be seen. However, I assume this is regarding classes. So, Ilios versus Osmos. Battle will continue.
I don't know what that means, but I presume this is Alliance versus Horde. And that I can understand, okay?
In Q4 of 2025, big release coming on servers in Korea shortly after globally. But now let's check brand new website, brand new video, and what do we have for May 29?
All right, let's go.
First reveal of gameplay looks like it's coming. At least some kind of live stream is coming. So, excitement is real. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Ion 2 videos in the future. Okay, first things first. New website is here. Basically, early this morning, I can refresh to show you how is actually looking this website from the start. So let's refresh. This is beginning of the website. Beautiful graphic design. This is just incredible how is everything looking. Unreal Engine 5, by the way.
It's just video.
Unreal Engine 5. Check out this region.
Fuck me.
Graphics. Flying and diving. Guys,
wait, you can swim? You know what I mean?
Look at this character. Look at this character. Okay, we are going to check everything. First, this is that website, right? If you click here, basically look, here on this main menu of this website, we can see on the left side, this marking is looking to me like Ilios marking. On the
I
right
don't know
side,
what that is.
This is looking more like Osmos marking.
Okay.
You know what I mean. If you are Ion veteran player, I can play Ion 20,000 hours. Yes, you heard right. 20,000 hours on servers in Korea, North America, mostly on servers in Europe. So for me, this is a big moment. So Osmos against Ilios, I guess there will be factions because 2 years ago, it was looking like no factions. Now, does this mean factions or some kind of classes? I guess factions. If we click here on move on, it's happening this basically, right? And you can see, oh my God, look at this graphic design, right?
Sure.
If I scroll a little bit down, you can see this. Okay, Ion 2 Night First Light.
Wait, let's take a screenshot. I might just watch that. Wait, yeah, one second. This could be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for later. Actually, I'll be in Japan, so it's 8 p.m., but I don't know what time. I assume this is Japan time, right? Because if this is Korean stream, I will be in their time zone.
Broadcast. Thursday, May 29, 2025, 8 p.m. Korean Standard Time. That will be about noon Central European Time. Believe me, guys, when I say I will be there, I'll be watching this, and I'll report to you everything what I can see. Now, let's see. Ion 2 will be revealed for the first time on the live broadcast. Ion 2 Night, please look. So that's it, basically. We don't know what are we getting, but probably some gameplay footage. Probably first gameplay.
Well, Ion 2, it says, will be revealed for the first time on the live broadcast. So presumably they will actually show you gameplay. I mean, yeah, like, obviously. I hope so. I mean, yeah. I do have a soft spot for Korean MMOs. Yeah, but it's only for their graphics, I think. Because I don't know. It's like, to be honest, the only reason why Korean MMOs are appealing to me, are unappealing to me, because that's easier to list, is the monetization. If you remove the monetization, I really like their games. The combat, I don't mind the grindiness. But I really don't think you could have the game one way or another without one or the other. So you can't have a grindy Korean MMO of a very high quality, costs lots of money, without having pay to win to balance it out. Because if you take pay to win out of it, you have less money to invest into the game, which means worse quality of the game, combat, graphics, all of that. And then you end up with basically this. Okay? And so I'm not saying this is bad, but this game is from 2003. It is different world, but I'm just saying like the quality of it, you would literally get that. Maybe on a little better graphics because we have Unreal Engine 5, right? But still. Today I learned some of my friends from Foxhole have around 3 to 4K hours in Sea of Thieves, and they have been 3 or 4 in Europe. So you mean they live in Europe? 4,000 hours in Sea of Thieves. Ja pierdolę. That's a lot, dude. That's probably half the time I have in Guild Wars 2 or some shit. That's actually... That is impressive. That means the game might have a good endgame loop, right? Like, yeah. That's why I'm very much looking forward to Crosswind, what they're gonna do. Because it's a similar theme and is actually proper MMO. Pirate theme sounds amazing. Yeah. Black Desert was really cool if I never thought about it. So if you don't think about the game, it's really cool. All right. No, okay. So if you don't think about all the monetization and shit, you don't think about the corruption. Okay. So it's pretty much like saying Poland is cool if you don't think about the government, right? Is that like that? Is this like so? Yeah, it's great to visit as a tourist, but it's not so good to live in. Is that what like? Is this the parallel that we're drawing? I don't know, but I get it. I get what you mean. Subs plus skins plus game price at the start. True. Yeah, I think actually if we have just that, I wouldn't complain. But they go far beyond this shit. Now, I really learned my limits very quickly when playing Throne and Liberty. Like, I spent, I don't know, 20 pounds, maybe 30 pounds over the course of Throne and Liberty on battle passes, okay? And that, I very quickly learned I don't want to take part into that kind of shit. Like, I don't want to see games like this, so, yeah. Because at some point, you either swipe or you lose purpose to the game. There's no reason to play Throne of Liberty for 4,000 hours. You're disrespecting yourself. One way or another, actually. It's literally the game spits in your face and you're thanking for it. Because either they force you to grind as fuck. You have to literally give up your family and job to play the game to keep up, like, even at the slightest with pay-to-win players, okay? Or you become pay-to-win player and you're a cocksucker for it. So you lose either way. I'm not gonna take part in it.
Footage, that would be my guess, and some other information about the game. If I scroll here and there, I don't see any kind of change on the website. If I click here, let's see. What? Look at this, what happened now. If you click here...
So, by the way, I built websites professionally. I have a company that builds websites. I often lead design and development efforts, but overall, we do websites. This is super easy to do. But most impressive things are usually simple in the backend. Basically, this website, all it has going for it is graphics. And graphics come from the game. The effect or anything like it is super easy to do. It's just that you have the video and the assets to work with.
In the left corner, check this out.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's
Osmos and Ilios.
It's just one video overlaid on top of the other. It's fine.
Definitely Osmos and Ilios are here. This will be Ilios, and this will be Osmo, or opposite. Amazing, amazing. Against two factions, that is important. Because like I said, that is very important for Ion. 2 years ago, it was some kind of different story that like no factions 900 years before original story of Ion, like should be Ion 2, before destruction of Tower of Eternity. I was disappointed with that. But now when I see this is definitely looking like two factions. Now,
chat, did you actually play Ion 1? Do you understand anything that the guy is saying? Like, I just don't get how deep the conflict is. Like, what about it? Like, how did it come to be and shit, right?
we can also
Because we know in World of Warcraft how it all started, and it goes just really way back. But here, I don't know.
Brand new YouTube channel, Ion 2, dedicated. And on that YouTube channel, brand new video. Let's check this video. How is
it's blacks versus whites? You're saying it's South Africa? Maybe it is. Maybe they took inspiration. Yeah, I don't know.
Is this looking? Let's check.
Although chronologically it doesn't make sense. Could be it.
Guys, look at this. Look at this region. Flying and diving. Diving. This is not swimming. And I mean, regarding graphic design, I'm going to post the video next time. This is incredible. I mean, you have seen what NCSoft had done with regarding.
Wait, they are. So this date is probably because of the reveal date, not the game, right? So don't get hyped up.
I mean, you have seen what NCSoft had done with regarding graphic design with Throne and Liberty. Unreal Engine 4. By the way, Throne and Liberty is Unreal Engine 4 game. Now imagine. What will NCSoft
Wait,
do?
Really? Holy fuck, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, they moved the game from proprietary game engine that was used in Guild Wars 1 to Unreal Engine 4. That is fucking impressive. Throne and Liberty is UE4? Wow, dude.
With Unreal Engine 5. It will be like, you know, miracle. Just miracle. Diving again.
Okay.
Wow, check this out, guys. This is insane. This is insane. How is this character looking, right? Incredible. We can see Ion style. Ion style, definitely. Everything is looking face, even face. When you look at the face.
So listen carefully to what he said. Guys, these characters look amazing. Even the face. We're all thinking about it. Right? Can we agree we do? Okay.
Of this character, right? But look at the details of the hair. It's incredible. Simply incredible details of the hair, armor, looking just insane. Now, we still need to get more information. I still didn't see any more information regarding platforms, whatever, right? We need to see. Let's go for the best, guys. I know it was announced for PC and mobile 2 years ago, but now it could be anything. Let's check. Maybe some detail we can notice here. Yeah, I don't see any detail specific regarding armor or...
So, I will quickly interrupt this broadcast. If you take a look at this shit, look. Where Whence Meet. Okay, this is the game I told you is currently in playtest. You can play the game. Look at this. Wow, this is really dark, by the way. Fuck me. What do we have? Oh, there you go. No, kurwa. What is this potato quality? Jesus. Look. This is MMORPG. Yes. Yes, this is a footage from the game. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Let's see if this one actually brightens up. Yeah. How is this an MMORPG, dude? So, I've been watching Where Winds Meet quite a lot. Like this. Watch this again. So when I see a game like this, I'm like, okay, I've seen it before, and I totally get why this guy is hyped up, because it's the game he used to play as a kid, right? There's lots of nostalgia going on in here. But when I see this, I'm like, okay, I mean, I've seen it. I mean, it's always great to see a good character design, but it's nothing like unseen before, you know?
So the hair, it's
Yeah.
some kind of detailed information. We need to hope for the best. If
Sure.
it will be PC and mobile, we need to hope it will not be another generic mobile game, another mobile port to PC. But guys, this is NCSoft. It's Unreal Engine 5 game. This is NCSoft. I
Yes.
think release will be massive. And at least for me, as a veteran Ion player, I have a duty. I have a duty to check
Duty.
this game, and I will do that. And I can tell you, I'm currently excited also about Chrono Odyssey. You can check my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel.
This guy streams on Twitch a lot, by the way. I see him recommended quite a lot. Yeah, they literally all they do, they talk about big MMO titles. So if you're into it, then yeah, give him a shout. But what I wanted to say. 1 second. Oh, I know, the mobile. He said that, guys, this is NCSoft, so the launch will be huge. Yes, but this comes with NCSoft tax called pay to win. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah, it will be really easy to get hooked on the game because the game will be like designed that way. But very quickly you will hit the wallet wall. Okay, there is wall in wallet. All right, you see what I mean?
Anyway, for today's video, I wanted to share with you this big news.
Yeah.
Massive news regarding May 29. Ion 2 is finally coming. Something is happening. Something is definitely happening. But most important, what I can see right now in front of me, 2 factions. It's looking seriously, these are 2 factions. I don't see any other way. Maybe there are 2 classes, because we have here sword, right, or great sword.
Okay,
right?
so basically that's all we have. He won't show anything else. That's fine. Look, of course, if you ask me if I'm gonna give it a shout, then by all means, a shot. Then absolutely. Unless like it's obviously pay to win from the get go, then there's like, for example, Crystal of Atlan, right? Like I played this game for 4 hours and I was happy to be done with it. So it depends what they're gonna do with it. Anyway, let me see what else I wanted to watch. I do have some great videos. I shared them on Discord if you guys into it. If maybe you've watched them yourself, I don't know. Dune Awakening could change MMOs forever. Here's why. Okay, sounds good.
Alright legends, let's talk about Dune Awakening. Now this game's coming out soon. There's a beta about to be up on the weekend and I'm definitely going to be playing it.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to talk about it is because it doesn't seem like it's just another MMO. It seems like an absolute experience, set in one of the most iconic sci-fi universes ever, and it's bringing some seriously ambitious systems to the table. The first system I wanted to talk about is the economy. Now, this isn't your typical just grind for gold setup.
Okay.
The economy is player driven, meaning trade, resource control, political maneuvering actually matters. Spice is the ultimate currency. Controlling it means controlling power. Whether you're a merchant...
I don't know, guys. We haven't... So, I don't know how much Dune Awakening you've played in the playtest, because this video has been recorded. It was recorded before the playtest. I don't know how much you've had a chance to play with the economy itself. Because he says, like, here, spice is the currency, and this is... It's the most important resource, etc. I really didn't feel that way when playing the game. Maybe I was still in the early survivor mode, but I haven't had a lot of chance to, like, spend my money or feel like I couldn't afford something or just feel underpowered or even, to be honest, interact with other players. I did mistake one player for a mob, and I tried to shoot him. And that was really it. So I don't know how they're gonna approach the economy in the game, to be honest. It's like, yeah. Is there gonna be, like, auction house or looking to trade chat? Like, just world trade chat? I don't know. But I haven't seen much around that. If anyone in the chat knows, then do let me know by all means. Yeah.
Merchant or a smuggler or a warlord, the economy isn't just a backdrop, it's a battlefield. Now, one of the first ways you can make money is by surveying. Seems so weird. All you're doing is going out and adventuring, but this is what's so beautiful about Dune. See, the sands of Arrakis are constantly changing. I think they change every week, and it's an unpredictable world. And obviously...
I told you, like, if you want to make great MMO, you have to start with the basics. Make the world feel great. And I think Dune is really nailing it. Because in Dune... You know, if you watched me play Dune, you heard me complaining, in a way. It was like... It was not a serious complaint. It was a little bit of a meme or a joke, but there's a seed of truth in it. You can't even go AFK in this game. And the reason why is because everything is trying to kill you. So, what's happened, and everything, I mean literally, like elements, enemies, time itself, like everything is against you. It's a survivor game. You're supposed to survive, so there needs to be a threat all the time. So you could say that you are playing the game without doing anything in the game. Like you are constantly engaged, even though you are kinda not. You know what I mean? The world is all the time on, and therefore so are you. So the experience starts the second you log in. The second you log in, you create a character, you are already experiencing what it's like to explore, to walk, to pick up, to just do shit, just to survive. The most basic, like if you think about Maslow's hierarchy, right? The bottom part, survival, is like the strongest with this one. And that's why this game is so interesting to play. Like, there's no some kind of end boss that you need to kill. There's no some kind of gear score that you keep chasing. Okay? There's no mount that drops 1 in a million time from a mob that everyone's trying to kill. No, the game is being in the game. Just the fact of existing within the game is the game. It's a game in a game. And that is really powerful, really enticing.
Knowing where to find resources is crucial. So when you go out, you're not just gathering the resources, but you can actually scout where the resources are and put them down on maps, allowing you to not only decide where to get the resources, but where to build your base, where to potentially fight other players, and then you can sell those maps onto other people. So you can create your own little economy, and if you have a good reputation for selling trustworthy maps, then people are obviously more likely to spend a higher premium for an accurate map.
Well, I really
but it
hope
also allows for deception.
I really hope we get to understand how the trading works. I haven't experienced trading at all. I don't know. So let's say I do have some kind of expensive stuff in my bag. How do I get it over to someone else? Apart from obviously like meeting up with them and clicking trade, but like how is the transaction facilitator from start to finish?
Where you can lie in wait and attack anybody that comes along.
Hey, by the way, correct me if I'm wrong. There wasn't a global chat in the game, right? There wasn't chat in the game, or was there? Did we actually have a chat window? I can't remember now. Because bottom left corner, you have those survival signals. In the middle, you had on the right hand side, bottom right hand side, you had all the equipment. There's a map. Yeah, where is the chat? There's no chat in the game?
Maybe potentially doing a farm run. So it's a really interesting aspect.
Yeah.
Now, speaking about building, this isn't just about throwing up walls and calling it a day. Structures need to withstand sandstorms, rival attacks, and the ever-present threat of the desert itself. Fortresses, hidden base, trade hubs. What you build and where you build it will define whether you survive or not. And a part of this, if you're a good builder,
1 second.
you can also...
1 second. I will fix the video, okay? 1 second. This. There you go.
Make a blueprints out of your really good buildings and sell them on the marketplace as well, so you can get a bit of a reputation of being a good builder, strong builder, and people will pay premiums for those good buildings. And then there's the PvP. This isn't just random skirmishes, it's faction warfare, political intrigue, on a large scale battles that actually shape the world. The Landstrat, the Great Houses, the Fremen, all of them have their own agendas, and players will be right in the middle of it, where you're leading raids, defending territory, or making...
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't get to see that part of the game, because it's either end game, or I just quit too early. By the way, I was eaten by a worm, okay, and I just quit. It's not because like I didn't like of course I didn't like it, but not in a way that I dislike the game now. It's just that it was the wake up moment. You know how you're holding back a toilet visit until you get an ad in TV? So you're watching shit and like fuck, I can't go on the break now, you know? And you're like, shit, I really need help. And then ad shows up and like, fuck, finally I can go. And you take a minute to piss. I felt like I just kept playing so much. I was so engaged and I liked it so much. But I knew I had other stuff to do. And I needed the wake-up call, and the worm was that. That's literally why I quit the game.
Deals. PvP isn't just about combat, it's about strategy, it's about owning the server. But here's the real interesting thing, here's the real magic about Dune Awakening. It has some serious role-playing value. Whatever your playstyle, there's a path to power. Want to be a ruthless PvP lord? Raiding settlements, selling ill-gotten gains? You can.
That'd be fun.
Prefer to be a quiet...
It's something I really like about Dune Awakening. You can search for treasures, mark them on a map, and then sell that map to another player. So, in other words, in this game, information is valuable. The sheer fact that you know something that other people don't, like experts in real world, which it's just, yeah, experts is a weird word, but this is the closest I can get right now. So, yeah, the sheer fact that you know something other people don't, and you can transfer that information for a fee is amazing. I love that.
Strategic life of emergent, trading rare goods and brokering vital information to the highest bidder. That's an option too.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're drawn into the hunt, venturing into the deep desert tunnels, uncovering lost artifacts and bringing back rare loot that could shift the balance of the game itself. Go for it. All of these are ways to viably gain power within the server to progress your account, and it's linked to how you want to play the game, your RP. Now, speaking of RP, this is actually the character I'm going to be playing.
Yeah.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Okay, we've seen that moment.
Like you to do it.
an insular organization, the Order of Mentats.
Okay, so he's going through the character creation. I don't give a fuck. It's not a good video, dude. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, but basically, I hoped he's gonna talk about something more philosophical, something more genre defining. But all we got from this video is that like exploration is super important. Chat. I know the title of the stream is really you know, buying house in Japan and shit. And I haven't really showed much or anything. Do you guys want to see anything? Do you have any questions? If you don't, we can just chill. We can just talk for a little while and then go separate ways. But again, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I have so much to do. I won't be sitting here for a long time, right? So, yeah, have you guys got question about that trip to Japan or a schedule of streams or anything at all? Do post the message in the chat. I will read it out and help you out a bit. But in the meantime, I will grab some food, okay? Because it's 11:20 for me, and I have fuel to grab. All right, so bear with me, and I'll be back with you in 2 minutes. All right. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, dude. I know what I want to show you. I want to show you, first of all, what it looks like in Japan, I think. Because some people... for example, yesterday I was exchanging money in a currency exchange thingy. And so the lady was like, oh, you're going to Japan? I'm like, yeah. And she was like, oh, what are you gonna do there? I'm like, I'm just, you know, viewing houses for sale. And she was so completely like caught off guard, like she didn't even know what to think of it. Like she was, it's like Japan is like this kind of imaginary world that she couldn't even comprehend apparently, or some shit. She got a lag, okay? She got the talent reset for a second. So yeah, hopefully I can show you a little bit around how I have this all organized. So this is my chat. I will have a separate video that explains exactly how I search for houses, what I look for, what to watch out for, like what I learned, because I've had tens conversations around the houses with various people, cities, real estate agents, hobbyists, and just friends from Japan. Like they all have contributed something to my knowledge about house market in Japan. So everything I have right here is just kind of based on that, all right? So first of all, this is my spreadsheet. Let me put music on, by the way. Where's the fuck is music? Let's go for this again, alright? I love this music. Yeah, so chat, this is my spreadsheet. This is how I track things. Oh, okay. Yeah. Great. This works fantastic. Yeah, it's bullshit. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So what you see here is basically a table of everything that we know and also a list of properties that we like. I will show them to you in a second. So on the left-hand side, we have the prefectures. So we have Kagoshima Prefecture and Miyazaki Prefecture. The one that we want to live in is Kagoshima. So this is the top choice, and all those websites are in regards to Kagoshima. However, Miyazaki is adjacent prefecture to Kagoshima, and sometimes you get really nice properties over there, which we could consider to buy, right? So this is the parts of Japan that we go for. One second. And then we have extra side notes over here. Here we can check the price of the land and whether it's getting value or it's losing value, and which then feeds into the column. We have hazard map and something that I got from I guess a friend, you could call it. It's the shield of Japan, okay? And what's happening in here, you can put the address of your house and see how safe it is. And they check the quality of the ground, for example, right? The likeliness of flooding, all that kinds of crap. So you can check that. That's great. And then we have search criteria, what we're looking for. So that's just our preference, but it doesn't matter to you really. Yeah, and so based on that, we just go through all those links in here. For example, you can go to, let's just say Kagoshima. Nifty is a portal, a website that has property listings. So you click that shit. You will see the link here. It already has parameters like sorting, region, maximum price, all that crap. So this is already a result, a page result that has everything that could be of interest to us. It meets all the criteria, okay? And so you simply... Holy fuck. Okay, so let's take... Okay. Okay, I didn't see that. Holy shit. So you have this house, for example, right? Let me just bring the music a little down. I don't want to yell over music. Yeah, so this house just showed up. This is new. You can see I organized all my properties by newest first and then lowest price first, right? So this just showed up. Like, I haven't seen that. Oh my god, it looks great. So you can see basic info in here, where it's at and how big it is and building area and shit. But anyway, we're just gonna learn more. Just so you have an idea, 2 million yen in pounds is 10,000 pounds. Okay, so for me the math is quite simple because I just multiply by 5. If you want to double check in US, that's a little bit more. Okay, so this house is gonna set you short like 10k, right? And so this is the house. Yeah, would you pay 10,000 pounds for it? Judging the cover, okay? Like, we haven't looked into it yet. So, this is the thing. Like, you load up those websites, you take a look at those listings, okay? And then you see a house and you're like, fuck. I mean, clearly this photo is colored. Color graded. Like, this isn't what it looks like. Yeah, you would have to desaturate the photo a bit to get a more realistic view. But in any case, this looks really nice. Look. I mean, depending on what you want from the house, but this isn't a bad house. It's actually quite pretty. Usually you get like really run down houses. So the question is, why is it so cheap? You know? And then you start looking into it. You just take a look. You take a look. Look, so you definitely have to renovate the bathroom, right? Kitchen is really old. I mean, this is all kind of expected at this price. This is fine. What I learned very quickly from looking at all those houses, and trust me, I've seen like hundreds of them. Fuck me, hundreds of them, okay? What I learned from them is that you don't ever judge the house by the interior. Actually, to be honest, the only thing you want to know about the house itself, that it is structurally sound. Which means roof doesn't leak, it's not tilted, and it doesn't have termites. Everything else you can fix relatively cheap, okay? Like, I'm not... You can fix even tilted house, you can fix a leaking roof, but that's gonna be expensive. Relative to the price of the house. So I'm just in that regard. You can replace kitchen, you can replace floor. It doesn't fucking matter. You can take off the ceiling. It's just like it's a placeholder. Like, you take off that ceiling and you get a beautiful roof with beams exposed and shit. So that's fine. I don't care about renovation inside of the house. I care about, and just hear me out, location. Because in Japan, houses don't have value. I mean, clearly they have, but what I mean is, like, they depreciate in value just like a new car. So what you want to look at is the land, the location that comes with the house, because that's where the value is. So that's why when I go back to the spreadsheet, you have this land price link in which you put down the address, and it's gonna tell you the trend of the land price over time. So clearly, let's say I buy any of those properties, okay? I will be losing about 1 to 2% value of that land every year, because this is annual, right? Makes sense? Makes sense, right? And I don't care, okay? I really don't care. It's just, I'm just saying, like, if you were looking into this as some kind of fucking investment or whatever, maybe that could put you off. But I'm just saying I don't care. So you have this, 10k. Yeah, okay. It looks good. So if you want to look into this any further, there is a map, actually. Let me see. Ooh, we can see where the house is. This is rare. It's really rare, so let me take a look. Okay, so you see, so for us, this is too far from the coast. We wouldn't want that. And maybe that's one of the reasons why it is a little cheaper. Because houses next to the beach are actually a bit more expensive, obviously. Because they are in demand. So... But this is nice. This is really nice. You live in this fucking tiny village next to big city with hospitals, and you even get like Uniqlo, the fashion store. So all the great stores, all supermarkets are there, but you daily live in this fucking like proper countryside. Look, this is actually nice. This property is on the riverbank. Holy shit. This is your house. You don't really have a view. You can see a little bit of forest and a wall, so that's nice. But dude, this is a good house. And look, it is built in 1980. And Chad, you guys might not know that, because why would you? Houses built before 1981, sorry. They are based on the old like construction law, I guess, and they don't really have earthquake resistance built into them. Then you add on top of that post-war in Japan, houses were being built with cheap materials. You don't really get a good combo. It's not always the case, okay? When people, I mean, there are people who had money back in the day, even after the war, and they built a solid house. That's completely possible. But I'm just saying, if you get a house that is between 40 years old and 75 years old, that's roughly the range, you have to be on the lookout if the house is built properly so that the next earthquake doesn't kill it. Okay? That's why you have to look for the tilting in the house. That's why you have to look at the beams, termites, all of that is very important, because if it's built with cheap wood and it's been exposed to some kind of corrosion and some kind of structural damage, it's likely it might collapse, okay? It also could be the reason why it's so cheap. But still, at this point, let's say you like the location, it's in your budget, you like the look of it, you don't mind having neighbors next to you, okay? Because they are literally next to you. Then you are kind of, okay, this could be a house that we can see. So you put it on the spreadsheet here, you fill in all the info, you're searching for red flags, and then you decide if you want to contact the real estate agent and you arrange a viewing. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And I was talking to my parents yesterday about all of this, and they were like, fuck, dude, I'm genuinely impressed how you are like doing it. Okay. And I'm like, how is it different to people moving to Bali, to Chile, or fucking Peru? Like, it literally, the process is exactly the same. You search for the house, you go see it. If you like it, you buy it. If you buy it, you think of how to move there, and you just build a plan based on that. There's nothing extraordinary. It's very logical, actually. There's no emotions in this. Yeah, it's just a process that you have to go through step by step to get where you want to be. So if you're guys like, if you haven't think about living in Japan and just put the idea in your head, don't immediately discard it, because you just might end up living in Japan if you like it. Look, I will try to record as much as I can. I will go through the process with you many times on the streams or in YouTube content. And I hope I can help someone else do the same. Funnily enough, and this is a story about me coming to the England for the first time. When I came to the UK, I had a support from a friend who I met in Tunisia. Tunisia, I think. Actually, my parents met, because I was 7 years old when they met, my parents and them. And we were on the all-inclusive holiday in Tunisia, okay? Years later, that had to be like 12 years later, still being in touch, they lived in England and they proposed to help me move to England for my university. See how all that, by the way, random is, right? So yeah, I moved to the UK with their help. I lived with them for a little, then I moved and lived on my own, etc. But then I started YouTube channel documenting how my life has been in the UK as a student, as a foreigner, and it was just one way of me to pay back for what I've learned to people who wanted to study in the UK back at the day. And you know what happened? I actually managed to help one of my viewers to move to England. They reached out, and little you know, a few months later, we were sitting together in a pub drinking beer. And like attending the same university and changing shifts at work and being part of the same community. So I guess it's my way of just passing the baton a bit. And I feel like this Japan will be quite similar. There are friends in Japan working now in the background to help me with this transaction, to make it work for me. And at some point, I'll be very happy to help someone else who has the same ambition, same dream, okay? So, yeah, that's how I look at it, I guess. Let me, by the way, I just took one sip so far, so let me catch up. Oh, I talked to a real estate agent about this house. They discounted it even more because it was like 2 million. This house is next to the beach. It's literally, well, it's kind of on the beach. But after I've seen pictures of it, look, there could be a leak in here, so I don't know. But after I've seen photos of it and pictures of it, look at the floor here. There are 4 buildings on this plot. 4 fucking buildings. The land itself is about 1 square kilometer. I don't need that. It's just way too much, dude. Way too much to manage, to insure, to renovate. I don't want that, even though the location is fucking beautiful. It's really nice. It's middle of nowhere. Look. This is the location of this house. Beach is right here. You just like... Okay, I'm here. Like 2 minutes. 3 minutes, maybe. And if you have a bike, it's teleport. So yeah, this one I know a lot about. If someone wants like photos and shit, then I got a lot of it. But in any case, so going back to the way I handle search, it's literally every day when I wake up, Japan is ending their shifts. That means they had entire day to upload new properties every time I wake up. So what I would do, I just open every one of those links, just like this, in a pop-up. Okay, and I just scroll through. Okay, I've seen this. Okay, nothing new. Next. There you go. Okay, I've seen all of it. Actually, I have. Yeah, all of it. So I go one by one, and these are like those aggregates of properties throughout entire Japan. You can find properties from anywhere in here. These below are places who are location specific, and these are actually particular cities that have houses for sale. So you buy from government, not from a private seller. It's very different. Like the quality of the website, quality of information, quality of photos, everything is different about those. But we keep an eye on those because they don't always make effort to put those properties into these links here. Okay, it's that's why. Yeah, and the same goes for Miyazaki. So yeah, this is how we go, and you just go one by one every day. You vet the property as much as you can yourself. Then you take notes like where you're missing, for example. Okay, I don't know the floor plan, construction date. That you just take notes against every property, and you send an email, and you find out all the missing pieces. And the way you do that, obviously you go here. There is this lovely gentleman called Grok, and you're like, hey, I need to know about this property, floor plan, blah 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 blah. Okay, and let's say and construction date. Write me an email in Japanese. Okay. And it's just that's it. That's it. You just fill in the blanks. These are the blanks, the circles. You copy the whole shit, and you send an email. It's that easy. And then you wake up in the morning to a reply, because by the time you sent it, they've gone to sleep, right? So there's nothing there. Yeah. All right. Chat, I see I see what's the time. It's noon. 15 minutes to the noon. And yeah, I will be then wrapping it up. I have shit to do. I hope this was somehow interesting, somehow insightful, and it gave you a taste into what I've been dealing with for the past year. I will go and get ready for my Japan trip. And yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow too, but just today I have to get to the shops because tomorrow shops are closing sooner than on Saturday, so I gotta go. But in any case, thank you so much for hanging out. Like it's been 2-hour stream, so sorry for cutting it short, but I have to go. And so we'll talk tomorrow. If you have any more questions about anything Japan, then I'll be very happy to answer those. And yeah, did you have fun? I know we haven't played games. But there won't be any more games for the next... Oof. Oof. Oof, oof. Typeczko. So yeah. Get used to it, that's what I'm saying. And sorry if I come across a little bit of tired. It's because simply I fucking am. It's just... I'm doing crazy hours, dude. But I still wanted to show up and say hi and make sure you guys are okay and just kinda then fuck off, basically. That's what I'm doing. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. No raid today. I don't have time to search for anyone. And so I appreciate everyone's message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu, chat. Mata ne.